One of my former production managers, Jim Digby, has worked with the National Weather Laboratory in Norman, Oklahoma specifically, to develop a program that is being used, especially at outdoor live events, to track and be aware of weather that's going on within a certain radius of that location, wherever it is, for 24 hours prior and 24 hours after any event. And this actually can happen worldwide. Jim founded an organization called the Event Safety Alliance, and they are working very hard to find more ways for our events to be safer, more efficient, so that everybody can go home to their families every day, because that's what we want. So we were in, I believe it was in Austria a number of years ago, 2013, I believe. And we had finished sound check and everything was going, and then all of a sudden this big storm just popped up out of nowhere. Wind picked up to the point where we cleared the stage. We brought all the LED down to the ground, grounded everything, PA, the whole shebang. They were like, everybody ground it, clear the deck, clear the stage, clear 100 feet around the entire stage, because it's just the safety protocol to clear the stage and clear everybody away from anything that could potentially fall over. At that point, it was probably about 8:30 at night. We were supposed to go on stage at 8:30 or 9. And Jim was in constant contact with the National Weather Laboratory back in Norman, Oklahoma. And he had a meteorologist on the phone, and they were talking, and he said that he was at a point where, had he not had their information, he would have called the show right then and there. We would have walked away, waited until the wind died down, and then loaded out. Well, the meteorologist sat there and was watching everything going on the other side of the world and said, "Don't worry, you're in the worst part right now. Hold out for 5 minutes and it'll be over." May have been 10 minutes. And sure enough, 10 minutes later, wind died down, rain came down, everything happened. 20 minutes later, everything was back to normal. We raised everything up, put it up, and did a show. And that one moment right there saved that entire show from having to be canceled, just because we had the proper information in the right amount of time. Jim told me one day, he said, "Jordan," he said, "the cost of having them on retainer to do that was completely paid for the next 10 years because of that one show not getting canceled."